What up, honey? What up, Rudy? What you do for your B-day? I sat here at the house and chilled out with my family. Mama made me a cake and then got mad at me because I put it in the refrigerator. But I am not gonna eat bakery items that get left out where there's fucking bugs and shit. Nope, not gonna do it. I'll throw the whole motherfucker away. So I put it in the fridge so I'd eat it. You want me to eat it? You put the motherfucker in the fridge. Cake goes in the fridge. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Happy birthday. Thanks, Rudy. Yeah, yesterday I turned 36 years old, bro. Almost out of my 30s. What up, Drew? How you doing, Bo? Sitting out here chilling. What's good? Nothing much. I'm sitting out here with my wife, my daughter, and my two dogs. My youngest is in bed already. So we're just sitting out here, hanging out. Your birthday's on Sunday this coming weekend. Well, happy early birthday. How old are you turning? Thanks, honey. 16? Hell yeah, bro. Getting there. What up, Amy Phelps? Any relation to, what was his name? Michael Phelps. I knew that was Any relation to Michael? I'm just kidding. Where are you from? I'm from Iowa. Thanks, honey. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just sitting out here chilling. You're from Georgia. You are. Yeah, I'm from Iowa. I live maybe 45 minutes away from Des Moines. Also, check the merch store. Is it Iowa? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah, I have a merch store, you guys, and I just dropped a new sign today, and apparently it's legally binding. So, if you mount this sign by your front door, people have to listen to it. I'll show y'all a picture of it real quick. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I will. Here you go. This is the new sign that I dropped, and this is legally binding. Caution door knockers. This household charges $50 per minute to listen to religious pitches and messages, police, public servants, and lawyers, sales pitches and fundraiser stories. Payments are in advance. By knocking on this door or ringing the bell, you consent and acknowledge the terms of this household outlined above. No communication will be made until payment. That's legally binding. So if somebody knocks on your door or rings your bell after reading that sign, they owe you $50. No solicitations, motherfucker. What's up, fam? I'm actually not that handsome. Thank you, though. I got a lot of salt and pepper going on. But yeah, that's on my merch store. That just dropped last night. I made that sign like a month and a half ago, and it took it a while to drop. So it just dropped last night at about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. You saltwater fish? No, I wish I did. I'd love to go saltwater fishing. Last time I was saltwater fishing, I was down at Rehoboth Beach in Maryland. We were out crabbing, and I caught a couple of saltwater drum, and I caught a skate. That was pretty fun. That drug us out like 200 yards away from shore. We were on a 10-foot flat bottom drum boat. No life jackets. It was actually kind of scary. We were like this close to going in the water. Lord Harvey! How far inland do you live? In the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty far inland right now. We don't have access to like saltwater beaches or anything. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. Me and my buddy Ben, the guy that I was blood brothers with, he actually committed suicide 8, 9 years ago now. And me and him, that was one of the stories that I remember about him. Me and him, we went down to Rehoboth Beach, and we were on his 10-foot john boat. It was a flat bottom, so it was a pretty shallow boat. And we went out, we got drugged maybe 150, 200 yards away from shore because I hooked into a fucking skate. And it was pretty fun, I'm not even gonna lie. But it was also kind of scary. Because we were getting 1.5 foot chops out there. What up, Haley? Yeah. I miss my buddy, man. We used to do all kinds of shit together, man. We'd go out camping all night and go fishing all night. What? That's insane. You can't live anywhere in New Zealand where the coast is not an hour away. Bro, I wish. Hello, bro. Happy Monday from India. Welcome in, fam. It's going, haha. We finishing a movie over here. You look like, I have no idea who the fuck that is. You know the one thing I miss about Maryland, though? Being able to go to a fucking crab shack and getting a bushel of fucking crabs and sitting here and eating crabs. I miss that. I wish Iowa had a crab shack that you could go to and get a bushel of fucking crabs that weren't broke down to just the legs. It was the whole fucking crab, already steamed, drizzled in Old Bay. I wish Iowa had a place that you could go and get a bushel of crabs. I miss that. Out of everything in Maryland, that's the one thing I miss. The fucking crabs. I know that kind of sounds pretty retarded to most of you, but you get accustomed to eating a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, he's really handsome. I'll take your word for it. I have no idea who you're talking about. There's plenty of places. No, you are wrong, Haley. There is no places in Iowa where you can go and get a whole crab that has not had any tamperage besides steamed and seasoned. Everywhere that you go in Iowa, they always take the top of the crab off and if not break it in half, which is wrong. You do not do that. That is not how a true blue crabber eats crabs. In order for me to eat crab, yeah, you gotta pay an arm and a leg for it. But no, you can't get the whole crab. I have yet. I've been here in Iowa for almost 5 years, and I have yet to find any place in Iowa that serves the whole crab. Good Asian markets, they keep them whole. I'll have to check that out. I haven't found one. I've been looking because, yeah, I don't know how good they'd be after that, though. They keep them on ice. The crab shacks that I'm used to, they go out the night before and they get maybe 12 bushels of crabs, come back, they steam them the very next day, and then they sell them. So it's all fresh caught within a day. Uh, no, I'm not, you cocksucker. Not only am I going to delete your comment, I'm going to report you for hate speech. And then I'm going to report you for promoting terrorism. And then I'm going to report you for misinformation. And then I'm going to time your ass out for 24 hours. Because you have no fucking idea who the fuck I am, motherfucker. What you said just now was completely fucking false. Do y'all want to really see who is on registries? Just go to Newsbreak. Since that guy brought that up, I'm actually sponsored by Newsbreak. Go to Newsbreak and you can check out all the pedophilia registries all around your neighborhood. That's probably somebody that I outed like a month ago. That's on the registry that was trying to hide that lives in my hometown. How are you, friend? Louis Hodgins, what's up, bro? Guns and more. Virginia is full of them. Yeah, I believe it, man. Missed you. I missed you too, man. It's been a while. Yeah, you missed out on my birthday live yesterday. I did a birthday live late last night. I stayed live for 2 hours last night. I turned 36 years old yesterday. Yeah, you ain't been in for a while. What happened to your Facebook? I tried to send you a link to the fan group chat on Facebook, and it wouldn't go through. You hush. XX Dragon Lord. What up, bruh? My phone got taken by the police. I had to get a new one. Alright, hell yeah, man. I understand. Google account, what's poppin', bruh? You missed out on an epic live yesterday. I was live for almost 2 hours. It was my birthday yesterday, so I was celebrating with people around the world last night. It was epic. Daughter, would you mind putting these guys in their beds? Glad to see everybody in here. I hope everybody's been having a good day, good month, good week for all the people that are coming in that I haven't seen in a while. I hope everybody's been good. Are you having fun? Hell yeah, I'm having fun, bro. Every day, always. Every day, all day. Farmington, Minnesota, under a flood watch. No shit, really? He went and lied in his statement, too. Who lied, Louis? Who are you talking about? What, the cop? I always have fun, XX Dragon. Every time I hop on live and I'm able to communicate with people from around the world and actually sit down like a family with different people from all walks of life and just have a conversation. You know, it doesn't matter. We can talk about anything, you know. And anytime I'm able to sit down and have a good conversation with good people, it's always a good time, in my opinion. Because we're all created the same under God. We all have the same genetic code in our beginning of our DNA. And it says in God eternal. You wish to? You went camping this weekend with family, was fun, guns and more. At least you don't cuss out the people in your chat. You have total respect for them. Exactly, man. The only people that you'll ever see me get a little finicky with is the haters. And you know, the reason why they come in and they hate on me so much is because they haven't swallowed enough makeup to make their insides pretty. Okay? So they got to attack the next best thing. I agree with you. XX Dragon said, I got punched in the face, so I grabbed the guy who attacked me, knocked the shut out of him, and he lied in his statement saying I attacked him out of nowhere. Louis said, oh shit, bro, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Some people are liars. It's always better to record stuff, man. Damn, bro. I think I swallowed too much makeup, Billy said. You know why people talk about me so much with hate comments? It's because if they talked about themselves, nobody would listen. I don't know why they're so disappointed in themselves. I mean, that's their parents' job, really. Your favorite thing when you do on a highway? Your favorite thing when you do on the highway? What do you mean? We got 16 people in here and 14 likes. That's what's up. They hate themselves and turn to hate and alcohol. I agree. There's a lot of people that do that. See, I don't drink. You see this? Sprite. I'll bet you I can do one thing my haters cannot. I can say my ABCs backwards. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLJKHFIDCBA. Same book, different chapters, y'all. Hey, Mama Cricket Rudy said, I've got to go to bed because I'm off to Eldenburg tomorrow and then Helsinki in Finland the next day. Well, be safe on your travels, my friend. And you are always welcome in here, you know that. Sorry you had to deal with such hatred from somebody that lied on you. That sucks, man. Louis, always remember when you get into something like that, record. Your phone is your best friend. Your camera is your best friend. Record. If you feel like you've got to throw down with somebody, before you do it, make sure you start recording and set your phone down somewhere and then handle business. At least then you've got somewhat of a leg to stand on and nobody can lie on you. Papa Trucker, what up, brah? Yo, hey, Papa Trucker, have you been over to Newton lately? You know your dad's RV is for sale over there for $4,200? I'll drop in within the next few days if I have time. All right, Louie. You just be safe, man. Hey, Papa Trucker, it's been a while. Yeah. I thought about fucking with them people and writing them and be like, yo, I'll trade you a truck for it. Do you think they'd go for it or no? Probably not. Uh, Ronnie Morning Coffee, RMC. How you doing, fam? Welcome to the Lion's Den. I'm Black Lion. Welcome, welcome. I doubt it. From I would trade for your truck though. You would trade for my truck? What are you going to trade me? The terrain? What are you going to trade? I'm game. I'm willing to listen to you. How you doing, Ronnie? It's not morning here, but welcome. I mean that camper. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, look at the head on that. Blessed. Hell yeah. Oh shit, is that a little boo boo? No, okay. I thought she was coming out here with a fucking little boo boo doll. I would trade the camper for your truck. I know you would. What, you got a camper? You ain't got a camper. I can't haul your camper with nothing. If I trade my truck to you for the camper, I can't haul it with anything at that point. How y'all doing, Pop Trucker? Gotta be up at 4 a.m. Papa Trucker said that he would trade his camper for my truck, but then at that point I'd have no way to haul it. He's a camper that haul behind with a ball. For what? Where's your cigarettes? I know you ain't went through that whole pack. Start smoking your cigarettes. We'll get more tomorrow. The camper my dad oh, okay, okay. I wouldn't trade my truck for that, I'm just saying. It's, no. Huge shit. It was pretty funny. What'd you think when you saw Eminem in it? That was a surprise. I didn't think I'd see Eminem in Happy Gilmore too. Don't blame you. Yeah, I wouldn't trade my truck for that camper, bro. I'll trade my Nokia phone for your truck. Bro, you know what? Them Nokias, they were like a fucking tank back in the day, depending on what Nokia that you got. You could run them bitches over with a school bus and it wouldn't hurt them. Back in my day, the way they were made. I wouldn't trade my truck for anything less than its value. It's valued at $4,000 right now. Your sound is messing up, probably. We've been having bad service here for the past couple of days. Can still hear you though. All right. Looky, there's your dad. There's your dad. You're creeping on him. You know where he's at. You should text him and be like, "Yo, I just saw you walk next door. I'm watching you, Dad." Yeah, text him and be like, "What are you doing at Bobby's?" LOL, he just left here. Oh yeah. Yeah, he just pulled in not that long ago. Oh man, again? Fuck. I gotta go get my charger shit again. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yep, she's charging. The batteries don't last on your phone. Yeah, my phone, the battery ain't been lasting for shit lately. Used to last me all fucking day. Now it only lasts me until 6:30, 7:30 at night, and then the battery dies. But luckily, I've got this. I got this portable battery box that I found on the side of the road. That all it needed was a charger, and I charged it up. So now every time my phone goes dry, I can just set it under my tripod like so. Plug my phone in, and we're good, baby. Don't be dissing my idea for a mobile strip club, okay? How many people would like to see a short bus or a coach short bus turned into a mobile stripper bus? How many people would go for that idea? Drop a one in the chat. Sometimes it could be your phone being hacked. That causes your phone battery to lower quicker, but it's most likely battery inside being. Yeah, it probably is. Haley just dropped a one. Holy shit. Haley wants to see a stripper bus. Haley, you naughty girl. My goodness. Justin, you got your hands full, bro. I knew she was weird, but damn. Oh, I could come up with one. How you doing, Sparkle? I could come up with a stripper bus. They've already got poles built into them. All you gotta do is take the seats and rearrange them a little. Put some LED black lights in there. Actually, no black lights. Yeah, but you need it to be a small one, so that you can get around. See, yeah, you need to have a small one so you can get around them side streets in Des Moines. Yeah. No, the big one I'd rent out to the prom night. Do you guys chill here every day? Yes. I sit out on my sidewalk every night, bro. Every night at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm out here. I'm live.
And they'd have to be, yeah, they'd have to be 18 and up.
Yeah, 18 and up and sign a waiver. The only thing I'd be doing is driving and probably be
Yeah,
into my own little
my
enclosed box.
one of my old friends decided to rent a party bus for the girl that he really liked, who was also one of my friends. Strip pole and everything, and he made us all sign waivers before we got on that fucking bus.
The way I would do it, though, I would do it to where nobody could fuck with me being the driver.
No,
I'd
that
have
was his biggest thing.
I'd have a cage going around where I was and have one-sided glass so I could see out but nobody could see me.
That's why myself and Bree sat up front. Since Bree was dating the guy at the time that was driving the bus, we sat up front to make sure that they wouldn't fuck with her because they tried multiple times.
Yeah, you can't fuck with the driver, man.
And also wouldn't listen about sitting down when we were like actively driving on the freeway.
How about a bus with an exhaust cut off? Nah, you want it quiet. That way everybody can jam out. You don't want it with no exhaust. Now, if you were going mud bogging with an uproared bus, yeah, cut that fucker off.
Leaves everywhere. Make sure you do it right.
Yo, we've had 18 likes in 33 minutes. That's awesome. You got any ghetto neighborhoods or everyone friendly around you? Everyone's pretty friendly around us. We live in a really, really small town. Um, so, like, this is a really small farming town. If you want ghetto, though, I would go down to Dubuque, Iowa, or Des Moines, Iowa, or Ackworth. Newton's kind of been getting ghetto. What's that other one? Not Ames, but no, not Ankeny. Knoxville. Knoxville's been getting ghetto too. There's a lot of ghetto Barbies out there. That's what I call wannabe gangsters, ghetto Barbies. How does it feel like having a lot of followers on YouTube? It feels really good, man. I like being able to chill out with people around the world. We're almost to 4K. I was trying to get to 5K by my birthday, but we didn't get there. It's okay because I still went up almost 300 subscribers in a month. And that's pretty good, you know? I feel really good about it. I do have a lot of genuine people. Um, get a lot of love and support on my channel. Haley's Ghetto. Yeah, she's from Minnesota. She's pretty ghetto. She moved out here and she swore up and down there wasn't no deer out here, right? And then she texts me this morning and goes, I think the neighbors down from us hit a deer last night because there's hair all over the front of the car. And I wrote her back and I was like, no, no way. There ain't no deer around here. And I've been telling her for months, there's deer all over the place. You got to watch it.
Correct your language. I said I haven't seen one since I moved down here.
No way. There ain't no deer out here. Oh, yeah. They all get in rut and start going crazy.
They get so bad, my mother will not drive
Mini crapulous.
because she's got a bad eye as it is. So if they come down here,
For me, I have 31 followers, but it's pretty good for me. You know, honestly, I remember the day where I had The first time I made 50 subscribers. And that was back when I was doing Lyft and I was promoting myself through my Lyft rides. You know, even though I've been growing slow on YouTube, it doesn't bother me because I would rather have slow growth on YouTube and get to know everybody individually as a human being and be able to talk to more people on a real level than grow too fast and get too many people in here at once and not know you guys from Adam. I want to make a connection with my family, with my YouTube followers, which is why I don't give a shit if I'm growing slow. I'm, I'm fine with it. Deborah Williams, hello from Jersey City, New Jersey. Welcome in, fam. St. Cloud. But yeah, I'd rather grow slow, you know. Is land cheap out there? Depending on where you're looking, yeah. Yeah, it depends on where you're looking. I know I've found a couple of mobile homes for like 35 grand recently. I wish I had $35,000 because I would drop that shit on a double wide 3 bedroom trailer in a heartbeat. But I ain't got that kind of money. I can't afford a loan because I kind of ruined my credit when I had that fucking Yukon with credit acceptance. Don't ever go through credit acceptance to get a fucking vehicle. They will fuck you every time. They gave me a loan for a vehicle that was pre-owned that had a transmission that was getting ready to go up. It had bad bearings in the hub assemblies. It broke a tie rod twice, and it constantly had electrical issues. Till finally, I wrote them back. I called them one day, and I was like, you guys keep putting me in debt because I can't afford to pay y'all every month for fucking the payment when I'm paying to fix this motherfucker. Just come get this shit, okay? I'm done with it. So finally, they came out and they got it. I haven't had one since. Don't ever go through credit acceptance, okay? That is the shittiest finance company in America, in my opinion. And I'll say that again. They are the shittiest finance company in America. Credit acceptance. Fuck you, bitch. Come get me. I'm at home, Rudy. I work during the day now. Lost Kingdom's laughing. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good finance companies out there, but there's also a lot of bad ones. You got to watch who you're going with. I can't wait to get a car. Joe Camel, what up, bro? My best advice for you, Dragon, is to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy a vehicle outright that doesn't need a lot of work. Put in the work, and you'll have an excellent grade A vehicle. I bought my wife actually bought the Dodge out here for $1,700, and then I think we put close to $1,800 into it over the past couple of months, and we've got a pretty damn good running vehicle. Getting old Honda, they last and hardly waste gas. Yeah, I mean Hondas are pretty good too. My grandfather growing up had an old Honda, and that bitch was literally held together with super glue and duct tape. Till finally one day he shut the door and four of the doors fell right off. Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating. He shut the door and all four doors fell off. You're very young. My mom would not let me have Facebook. Oh, yeah? Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. A lot of kids nowadays, they don't belong to be on any kind of social media unless you're, in my opinion, 13 and up is old enough because Google community standards, in order to create an account on Google and be a YouTuber, you have to be 13 and older. So, in my opinion, 13 and older, you're allowed to have social medias. There's no hiding you from it at that point because you're constantly on a computer at school. You're learning, you're learning social networking in school nowadays. So, being online and that kind of shit is inevitable. Okay, in my opinion, 13 and older, you're able to be online. You're able to be on social medias. You can shield your kid all you want, but at some point you got to sit back and be like, all right, they got to grow up sometime. It's time to cut the fucking cord. Time for me to be an adult and accept the fact my babies are growing up. You know, some days you got to, one day you're going to sit back and being a parent, you got to face it. You know, it took me a while to face it with my oldest. Trust me. Kind of need them for today's crazy world. Need it for emergencies. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You need some kind of a lifeline like that for emergency. It's funny, I keep starting my lives and it's daytime and now it's dark out already. Anybody else in America feel like we're in the wrong month right now? I've been saying it for a couple of months. I feel like we're in the wrong month. We're ahead too far. Everything felt weird after yeah. That's when I really started noticing it. Was right after COVID. I think they did some kind of a time change on us while we were all locked down. For my wish dream car is a GTR. That's a nice car. My wish dream car would have to be a 2022 GMC Yukon with the Cadillac Escalade edition upgrades. Pearl black, third row seating. That's my dream car. Yeah, they did something for sure. Yeah, I'm not the only one that noticed it. Everything kind of feels fake and unreal now, even though it's not. Yeah, for real, man. It takes a really awake person to realize that kind of shift. I might have to mute my camera here in a minute because my neighbor's getting ready to leave and he always likes blasting his music and I'm not trying to get copyright. So if I go silent, that's why. It's not his fault. Let your freak flag fly, bitch. I'm just gonna have to mute it for a minute. That's fine, no worries. Alright, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not gonna lie, I jam out in my car too. I'll be blasting my music. Really cool. Make sure you're all smashing that like button. If you haven't, you're a smurf. Little blue Martians running around not hitting that like button. I'm cool with that. You can mute it when your neighbor plays his music in the car. Yeah. He's getting ready to pull out, so probably end up having to mute it. He hasn't started blaring it yet, so yeah, hold on. All right. Well, I guess he didn't. Glad you already did. Can you turn the lights on, man? I got the lights on. I'm outside, bro. It's nighttime. Kinda. Yeah, I felt that too. I feel like families after COVID took a distance. Everybody was like, yeah, you gotta go. I don't want to be that close to you anymore. I don't know what it was. It was weird. Paulie! Good evening. Any storms down your way this evening? No, not this evening. We did a few days ago. I know one thing that has been more active out here. I've been seeing coyotes in town. I got up this morning when I was getting back from dropping Mama Cricket off, and there was three over here in this field, like literally right across the street from where we live, right around the corner. We have a bunch of scattered around Minnesota. Oh, really? Yeah, I've been seeing more activity from coyotes coming into town. So anybody that's from my hometown, if you know me, you know where I'm talking about. Look out for coyotes. They're coming. You're really fun. Thank you, bro. Hey, Paul. It rained in Minnesota too. Campfire night it rained. You ever see those tiny stars that move at night? Yeah, I do actually. We sit out here. That's why we sit out here so much. We see stars moving all the time out here. You know how they said we were supposed to expect meteor showers and shit? I sat out here both days that they said it was going to happen. Never happened. I never saw shit. The aliens. What up, Justin? Is that you? You're not green no more.
We had to pause our membership.
Oh. Last time me and my mom seen 9 of them and followed each other side by side. Freaked us out. Oh, yeah? Yeah, the stars are out right now. They're just not, they're just not really showy. Like, there's a couple of them over there. There's one there and then 2 there. Not many stars out tonight. A couple. Really, Paul? You ever witnessed anything crazy up there? I have. Back when I used to be a paranormal investigator, I caught three full figured apparitions. I had a spirit box come through and say some pretty crazy shit. Um, there's there's a lot of crazy shit that happens out this way. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What up, bro? What's your favorite music? My favorite music is private artists like Ryan Upchurch, Deshaun Williams, um, Cody Jinks, Country Lunatic, Drew Meadows, um, Caitlin Curtis, Savannah Dexter, Jam Wayne. What did it say? I've still got it on my channel. You'll have to scroll back on my shorts a ways. You can find it. The full figured apparition freaked me out a little bit. Then after I caught that and I posted it, we were banned from going back to that cemetery. I think it freaked the people out that lived right next door to it. Yeah, she was a bitch. She almost hit me with her flashlight that night. Yeah. Yeah. And got in my underage daughter's face. Almost knocked the shit out of her. She thinks that she owns it. Yeah. We're the reason why they put up them signs, though. Dusk till dawn signs. Yeah, we're the reason they installed them. Do you believe in celebrities being cloned? Kind of. I believe more in the fact of less being clones, more being AI automated robots. You know, the first robots ever was the Ninja Turtles. And it's just been getting worse ever since then. You know, and there was a research study that was released last year. They dropped a robot, autonomous AI female in a college, programmed her to do certain things, programmed her to live like normal, to see if anybody could pick her out and tell her apart from everybody else. You know, nobody could tell the difference. I'm being for real. Nobody could tell the difference. That article came out last year, and they actually did an interview with the creator of this robot and the robot herself. It was kind of weird how it would answer. And I say it because it's not a person, it was a robot. Thought the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics were the first robots. No, no, bro. Nah. those those are less robots and more animatronics. They were more machinery than robots. Do I like classic games? I actually don't play games. I tried to get into gaming with my son when he was here, and I kind of fell out of it because uh, I don't know. I don't like gaming like that. I've got a PlayStation in there I found on the curb. It's been unhooked for like a month now. I am going to have a lot of DS games coming up for sale on eBay soon. I'm selling all the DS bullshit that I picked up, and a lot of them are rare Pokemon games. So be on the lookout for them. I've got the fire, the silver, the what is the other one? The ruby. All of them are going to be coming up for sale. If you get a PC, you can play any game you want. Nintendo, Wii, PS2, PS3. You used to play Wii Bowling and Animal Crossing. And you know the funny thing is, all the shit that I have in my house, I didn't pay for. I found on the curb because in Iowa they do this thing called curb cleanup, and they go around and you'll set your shit out on the curb, and then the trash company will come around and pick it all up. And then they have what's called fall cleanup. We've already had spring cleanup, and I went around and I got a lot of cool shit. And I wasn't gonna sell the DS games because I thought my son would want them, but it sounds like he doesn't want them. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Fuck it, I don't need them. A lot of people give all their cool shit to Salvation Army or Goodwill. Yeah, a lot of people here do that too. A lot of other people just think it's easier to wait until spring and fall cleanup and throw it out on the curb. You'll get a bunch of trash can pandas like me go around pick it up because you can refurbish it and sell it if it works. But I just hit my hour mark, guys. I love you. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you for the 21 likes that I've received tonight. I greatly appreciate the good conversations and some of the people that have been consistent about coming in here every night. Appreciate that a lot. You're helping the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my merch store. Again, I just dropped this new sign in my merch store. This is what it looks like. This is a new sign that I dropped in my merch store, and believe it or not, this is legally binding. Any lawyer will back this up for you.
Is it the death dog? It looks like a pointer.
But I appreciate y'all. Much love, much respect goes out to everybody. You take it easy. Remember, life takes guts. Don't take shit from nobody.